Welcome YouTube to another funny story of a job I did years ago back in the 1990s. I'm standing in front of Bryant Park in New York City, still a copier technician, but this was back in the 1990s when I was a young man, and I went to an account where the customer was complaining about a dot on their copies, and the copies weren't coming out with a dot coming vertical or horizontal, they were coming out diagonal. That never happens on a copy machine. Once in a million, you'll never see that ever. So for hours, I'm trying to figure out where this dot's coming from. I can't figure it out. I tell the customer to print something, it doesn't happen. And only when they make a copy, this happens. So I sat in front of the machine, put my head in the scanner to see what was going on. And every time I would take my body out of the scanner, I put everything back together, make a copy, the dot would disappear. When I put my head back in there to close up, it happened again. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. For like 2 hours, I tried to figure this out. So all of a sudden, I feel something crawling on my arm. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I turn my head, and there's a roach on my arm, staring at me with his little tentacles going like this, looking at me. So I immediately grabbed it with my little tweezer I had in my bag, put it on a piece of paper, crumpled it up, gave it to the customer, and said, look, well, here's your problem. This is why you're getting a dot in your copy. When I opened it, she jumped 50 feet in the air and went, whoa. I said, well, you don't need a technician, you need an exterminator. Because when I opened up the back of the machine, there was a nest, hundreds of them, all inside, crawling around. And it shivered me to the point where I was like, wow, I can't do this. So that was my funny story for the 90s, being a young man, being a technician in New York City. These are all true stories, nothing made up. This is stuff that happened to me. I'm going to have more and more of these stories posted on YouTube. I already have one already that was funny, but this is my second one in the series. I'm going to be posting more of these. If you find it funny, comment below. This is all original stuff that happened to me as a technician. I got 30 years experience, so I got plenty of stories to put on the internet, put on YouTube. So thank you very much for listening. It's a beautiful day in New York City, and peace.